Hello and welcome to excelexperts.com. Today we're having a look at the Maths Homework Graphing Tool, which is this thing here. If you don't already have it, you can download it from excelexperts.com, and on the left scroll down and you'll see Maths Homework Graphing Tool. Click on that link, you'll get here, scroll down and there's the Maths Homework Graphing Tool. Download it, open it, it's just an Excel sheet and it's perfectly harmless. Okay, so I think one of the things I wanted to start off with is a very brief description of what is maths in a simple way. So maths is about taking a value, let's call it x, and transforming it into another value, let's call that y. The relationship between the two is an equation, and transforming x from -5 to that is done via this equation here. So all I've done here is I've replicated y equals e to the x plus 1 over x e to the x minus 3 in an Excel function. So the equivalent of e to the x is exp and then the value. So here d4 is the starting value that we're going to plot, so that's -5, and so it's e to the -5 plus 1, etc., etc., and that comes out with our value here. We then increment x all the way down and we calculate y. And then all we do next is we plot it using this chart here. And we can see the various interesting things happen at this point and at this point, and it tends off towards 0 when x tends to infinity, and when x is minus infinity it also tends to 0. So this tells us where we should be looking for interesting things happening in the function. So solutions to the function, or points of inflection, or points where it crosses the axis. Using the graphing tool, so to enter the function, you type in your function here, hit enter, calculates the value, and then you double click in the bottom right hand corner to populate the whole function. Let's change it slightly to show that we're not cheating. So I've entered that, and I'm going to double click in the corner, and we'll see the graph changes. Okay, we can also change the range of what we're looking at. So we started at -5, but if we have a look here, -5 is not that interesting. It doesn't really get interesting till about -0.5. So -0.5. And it's kind of boring at around about 1.5. So let's just enter 1.5. So that zooms in on the graph. We can zoom in even more if we want. So we could enter in between 1 and 1.5. Notice each time the graph rescales and Excel guesses what it thinks the right scale is. You've been listening to excelexperts.com on the Maths Homework Graphing Tool. Bye-bye.